Hope you're all still awake. Late Night Mega here. And we are continuing once again with the Drapion Dragapult team. We'll start things off with Marnie's music. And what are we working with here? Lapras. Lapras always gives me issues. Hydreigon, Clefable, Doublade, Hawlucha, and Rotom Heat. What do I want to deal with all of this? I probably want the Sylveon to deal with the Hydreigon. It's supposed to be able to deal with Hydreigon pretty well, and maybe it can, you know, wall the Lapras. Lucario, we definitely want Lucario. I mean, Lucario has super effective hits against almost everything on this team. And we'll lead it off with Drapion because most of this team is not going to like Toxic Spikes. Well, actually, half this team is not going to care about Toxic Spikes. Why am I bringing Drapion? Yeah, well. Well, the point is we're bringing Drapion. Oh, there's Hydreigon. And let's just go for the knockoff. What's this Hydreigon gonna do to me? It could be Specs, it could be Choice Scarf. That's not the damage output you're looking for. Wow. Okay, Choice Scarf. You know, maybe we just actually help the thing, because now it can switch its moves. It's already going to be faster than the entirety of my team. I want to get Lucario in here. If I can get Lucario in here and set him up, things will be pretty good. Oh, that's why I don't like Hydro Pump. It has a chance to miss. Granted, it has 80% accuracy, but when it misses, it really hurts you. Hawlucha, what were you expecting me to do here? Hyper Voice with the Pixelate, that becomes, well, a really strong fairy attack. Were you just using that as a sacrifice? My voice gives me super strength. Doublade. Let's go into Drapion. Or back to Drapion. I want to knock off that thing Zaviolite. I was kind of surprised to see Doublade here. There's also a very high-ranking person, a much higher-ranking person than I am. And we're Dynamaxing the Doublade. Thing looks pretty cool, Dynamaxed. But what is it? What's it gonna do? Max Steel Spike? Okay, increase your defenses. That's fine. Let's get a knockoff here. We definitely don't need Toxic Spikes. Oh, that's why I brought the Drapion, to knock off this Doublade's Eviolite. That's why I'm like, oh yeah, we need Drapion. Yep, there goes the Eviolite. Max knockoff. Oh, I don't like you increasing your attack power. Okay, well, I have an answer for this. Go Lucario. And, you know, we're gonna nasty plot up. And this is not what I should actually be doing, by the way. So he's gonna max knuckle, get another attack boost, and I'm just sitting here and I'm like, this is fine, this is good. His Dynamax is done. So my thought process here was, okay, well, if I nasty plot this turn, his Dynamax is done, so his double HP goes away. This is a Doublade. It has this priority move called Shadow Sneak. Yeah, that did not work out how I was intending it to. And now I'm just like, well, now he's +2 attack. I'm probably just dead. I don't know how I'm not dead here. And they're like, oh, Mystical Fire is still a super effective hit. Sylveon, please be a champ. Oh, you take that very well. I'm loving Sylveon. Mystical Fire just doesn't quite get the kill, unfortunately. But what I am going to do, I'm going to protect here just to get another turn of Leftovers recovery. Yeah, it goes for Shadow Sneak again. And so now Mystical Fire will take it out. And then we should be able to deal with the Hydreigon that's left in the back very easily. Hopefully. I mean, Hydreigon could know Flash Cannon. And we're going to take another round of... Yeah, he's got to go for Shadow Sneak, because otherwise we'll just outspeed the thing and kill it. It gets more damage on us. Well, this could have gone better than what it has. It hasn't gone horrible, don't get me wrong, but the misplaying with the Lucario there. I'm going to protect here, again, to get the leftovers, another round of leftovers recovery, just in case we need it. Hey, I still haven't Dynamaxed yet. Goes for Fire Blast. Oh, you must not have Flash Cannon. Well, that's going to be very unfortunate for you. And, you know, just so no funny business happens, no critical hit. Hey, look, Hydreigon gets critical hit and kills the Sylveon. Hey, look, he really does have Flash Cannon. We're going to Dynamax. We're going to maximize our potential here. And we're going to go for Hyper Voice. And despite what the screen says, it does not turn into Max Strike. It's still being pixelated, so it's still going to have the Fairy type. There's the Fire Blast. That was really sad. That was really sad. And yeah, you're done. Huh. Sylveon is amazing. I'm really liking this Sylveon. I'm liking it more than the Clefable. I think that was very much the right choice. Alright, well, we still have plenty of time left to get in some more battles. Hey, we went up to 49,000. That's awesome. Okay, now what? Yeah, let's go to BD's. We had his theme last time, and you know what? It's a little bit catchy for me. Ranked 76,000 someplace. Okay, we've got Seismitoad, Mimikyu, Dragapult, Snorlax, Darmanitan, and Bisharp. You know, possible leads here: Dragapult, Darmanitan, and Seismitoad are all possible leads. And Drapion likes 2 of those 3, that being the... Well, I would like 2 of those 3 leading off with Drapion, that being the Dragapult and the Seismitoad. So we're going to lead with the Drapion and hope that works out for us. And let's see, waiting for our opponent to lock in here. Now, I was really considering bringing the Rotom. Did I bring Rotom? I don't think I brought Rotom. I clicked, I wasn't paying much attention when I was looking at the other things I brought. I think I brought Gyarados. Yeah, I brought Gyarados. I really should just brought Rotom. Because he's got that Darmanitan. And yeah, there's the Darmanitan, of course. Couldn't get the Dragapult or the Seismitoad. I had to say, there was the one of those three Pokemon I would not have liked. Well, you know what? Let's test the defensiveness of the Gyarados here. Plus, this thing might just be going for Earthquake or U-turn or something. We'll get a attack stat drop there. Icicle Crash, okay, that's reasonable. Oh dang, what? That crit mattered. That crit mattered. This is a defensive Assault Vest Gyarados. Assault Vest doesn't really matter, that was a physical attack, but still. That was a pretty bulky Gyarados you just one-shotted. This is really not good. What do I even use now? My whole thing was like, Gyarados is good against almost every member of the opposing team. But apparently not. So I was like, hey, I want to bring Gyarados here. We'll go for a knockoff, I guess. Maybe that's a choice banded Darmanitan? I could very much be choice banded. But what's really odd here is, okay, you saw that I didn't want to have my Drapion fight your Darmanitan. I just thought we were going to get swept by that Darmanitan. So then he goes into Seismitoad, which I wanted to have here. I should taunt. Maybe I should taunt? No, he might be going for a ground attack. Yeah, there's the ground attack. That's fine. Get down a layer of Toxic Spikes. Because most of his team doesn't like Toxic Spikes either. And let's get out of here. I'm going to save this Drapion. I don't know how we're going to deal with that Darmanitan, though. There's an Earth Power, and that should hopefully do, yeah, not much on the damage. I should just go for... I go for a Wish, because I'm like, oh, he's going to stay in, I'm going to Wish up. Oh, he is going to stay in. Sludge Wave. This thing is just... Okay, well, that's unfortunate. That poison is unfortunate. Yeah, this battle's just not going well. Here I'm like, oh yeah, we'll be fine. I can handle all this. By the way, Gyarados would have loved to fight this thing. You kidding me? Assault Vest? Switch into that Earth Power, threaten it with Power Whip? That would have been amazing. Right? Yeah, I was really counting on that Gyarados being alive for this battle. I was switching again. What is this going to be? Mimikyu! I would have liked to have... Oh, because the predicting the protect. We're just getting... We're just getting out-predicted and outmatched here at every turn. We got Poison going. We gotta break this Mimikyu. Swords Dance. I would prefer if you didn't. Break the disguise. Okay. This Mimikyu is totally going to just Dynamax on me, isn't it? Because it's going to be faster than my stuff. You know, I think I need to Dynamax. And yes, we're going to go for the Max Starfall to set the Misty Terrain, which will stop his other Pokemon from getting poisoned when they re-enter. Oh my gosh, this is entirely not how I envision this battle going. I'm like, oh, Gyarados is just going to wreck everything. Except Gyarados got wrecked. I really felt good about this in the team preview. Maybe I should have had Rotom instead of Drapion. But then how would I have dealt with Snorlax? Snorlax would have been an issue. Yeah, so maybe I should have gone Rotom, Gyarados, Dragapult? Or Rotom, Gyarados, Drapion? That really hurt. Alright, Max Starfall. Oh, that did not do nearly enough damage. That's not what I wanted to see. This is just really not going well. Okay, well, I can max guard here. We're gonna try and stall him out. At least get this Mimikyu off the board. Because he's gonna get another turn of poison. And then on his next turn when he kills the Sylveon... Actually, I'm gonna go for max guard again. I have no reason not to go for max guard again. I can switch. I can test my theory of the second max guard because we have 2 max guard slots. We're gonna do that. It's not gonna matter, by the way. Yeah, it doesn't matter if you use 2 different max guards or not. So that didn't work, but he's gonna get a Life Orb and poison damage here. And is that poison kill? Oh, really? Oh, we're just dead now. This is so sad. And went for a Play Rough. That could be kind of risky. Did you not have Shadow Sneak? Whatever. He hit it. And hey, Mimikyu went down to Poison. Or Life Orb. That was Life Orb. Oh, that was brutal. We're technically under 20 minutes. You know, we're gonna go again. I have mentioned before this is gonna be the last Pokemon ranked battle for a while because I'll be working on some other projects. So you know what? Let's say I don't want to end on that note. Let's go to our gym leader music. I always win on the gym leader music. I feel like we'll test that theory too. We got Gyarados, Excadrill, Conkeldurr, Dragapult, Hydreigon, and Rotom Heat. Well, with the Dragapult and Hydreigon there, I definitely want, and the Conkeldurr, I want to bring along Sylveon. Because that's kind of the purpose of Sylveon. Possible leads that he has. He's got to be leading either with Rotom or Dragapult. So I'm going to lead with my Rotom. I'm going to bring Sylveon. Because my Rotom would be... My Rotom is mainly there to counter his Rotom. And my Gyarados? I was bringing both my water types. But Lucario does not seem good here. Drapion seems not the best here. Yeah, Drapion doesn't seem good here either. So then it would just be Dragapult. Do I want Dragapult somewhere? Not really. Not this physical choice band Dragapult. Yeah, I think this is the play. We're gonna lock in. Our opponent hasn't locked in yet either. Oh, we're right down to the wire. All right, we're at Hammerlock Stadium. So let's see how this is going to go. We've got Excadrill starting off. Okay. Now, is this going to be a Mold Breaker Excadrill? Because if it's not... it's Mold Breaker. That means we can't stay in here. Can't stay in. We need to... Fortunately, this is why we brought Gyarados. It's going to be immune to Earthquake. Earthquake is kind of obvious. Yeah, and it's probably going to switch out. What's it going to switch into? I mean, the dragons resist water. I don't really want to go for Earthquake because there's two other Earthquake immunities he could be bringing. She could be bringing in. The female trainer. Now, I'll just go for a. I'll go for a Waterfall. We'll see what happens. It's too early for me to consider Dynamaxing. I don't like Dynamaxing really early. I tend to find that when I Dynamax really early, they bring out something that's, like, not good for me. Yeah, see? I don't have a good way of hurting this Dragapult. You know what? Given how little attack investment I have in this Gyarados, I'm not upset about that damage. Now I'm going to go to Sylveon. Hopefully we can take whatever this Dragapult decides to throw at us. Hopefully it decides to throw a Dragon Attack, because we're immune to those. It could also do a U-turn. Or it could do... what I'm really expecting here is like an Electric Attack. I'm expecting a special Dragapult. Then again, she had the Hydreigon. Yeah, so this is looking like a physical Dragapult. I'm just going to go ahead out on a limb here and say that's not choice band damage. Now, the downside to this is that she's now seen all three of our Pokemon. We don't know what her third Pokemon is yet. Oh, we're not about to find out either. Okay, but we get a Leftovers recovery. I definitely want to keep the Sylveon. I'm going to go for the Protect here. We're going to scout what it does. And what's she going to do? Iron Head, okay, reasonable. So that Protect lets me know what this Excadrill wants to be all about. And it lets me get another turn of Leftovers. We actually have not been damaged yet. We're what, like 4 minutes into this battle and haven't taken any damage? Then again, the only damage we've done in return is that little bit to the Dragapult. But that's okay. That's okay. I like how this is going. It's So we're gonna go Gyarados again. Get the Intimidate off. And we've learned that this Excadrill really doesn't want much to do with his Gyarados. Oh, that was laughable damage. I like that. So I was laughing at it. Yeah, still don't know. We're gonna fire off an Earthquake. Because she might go back into that Dragapult. I do want to be saving this Gyarados, though, because my Rotom can't handle that Excadrill. So there's an Earthquake, right into the Earthquake. You remember my general philosophy. Oh, critical hit. Nice. That the crit mattered. That crit really mattered. I'm going to go for a Waterfall to finish it off. Finish it off, maybe. Might U-turn again. We'll see. But I do want to keep this Gyarados at least somewhat healthy, because I want to... She's already demonstrated that twice that she doesn't want her Excadrill fighting my Gyarados. So yeah, we mixed up our attacks. We predicted the Dragapult switch, and even if the Excadrill stayed in, it'd be staying in on an Earthquake, which would not be favorable either. Yeah, there's a U-turn. So this is why I went for Waterfall, because she could be bringing out... She could be bringing out something else. Yeah, like something that's immune to ground. Yep. Now I noticed that this wasn't an Intimidate Gyarados. I'm going to switch to Rotom here. So we've got a Moxie Gyarados we're dealing with. Alright, what are you going to do, opponent? She's deciding. This Gyarados is one of the reasons I brought Rotom. Although Gyarados can learn Power Whip, so I kind of have to be careful here. Dragon Dance. Okay. And for this reason, this battle particularly, I might consider switching this Rotom Wash with a Rotom Mow. Maybe that would be a little bit more beneficial for me. What I should be doing here is Dynamaxing. Instead, I'm like, I'm going to go for the burn. Because I don't think it's going to kill me. And then like, oh yeah, she can Dynamax. Maximize her potential and go for the Power Whip or Max Overgrowth. And I'm like, well, I'm full HP, full defense investment. We should survive, right? Should survive. Well, we're going to find out if we survive. We didn't survive. With double, now we're in a really bad spot. With double HP, we might have survived. As defensive as we are, and then I could have fired off a Max Lightning and probably killed the thing from this range. That is what I should have done. And I'm like, no, I don't really want to Dynamax here yet with my Rotom. And now I'm in a really tough spot, because now I'm going to take, well, Moxie Boost activates, Intimidate's going to reset that. But now I'm in a really tough spot, because I'm going to take more damage on this Gyarados, and then I gotta figure out how we're gonna get a Wish in to heal it back up. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna maximize our potential here. And the other thing is, we've already done this before. We did this in the last episode. Max Rockfall does not take out an opposing Gyarados from this range. It lets me get off some damage. There's Max Airstream. That's fine. You're already faster than both my Pokemon. And here's a Rockfall. Oh. That works. Critical hit. Oh, that probably mattered. That's probably what it was that mattered. That's the second time my Gyarados got a critical hit in this battle. Okay, but now we got sand up. We got grassy terrain. We've got. It's gonna be the Dragapult coming out. I need to save this Gyarados. At least I'm pretty sure I need to save this Gyarados. There's the Dragapult. And you know what? I'm going to switch to Sylveon. A lot of people don't really expect switching Dynamaxes out, but really my Dynamax canceled out her Dynamax. I'm okay with that trade. I want to save this Gyarados. I need to get it healed up. So we're going to bring out the Sylveon, and I think this is the best opportunity I'm going to have to wish and then bring in the Gyarados. Here's a Phantom. Oh, Phantom Force. That's even better. Oh, yes, that's awesome. So you're going to take Sandstorm. You know what? Sandstorm might even kill this Dragapult. Oh, this could end up going totally my way. We're going to wish. Sylveon's going to do its thing. Phantom Force, that's... I'm just going to say it again. That's not Choice Band damage. That can't be Choice Band damage. And Sandstorm killed it. Okay. I'm not sure if I wanted Sandstorm to kill that, because that might have been Choice Scarfed. And I would have liked to switch my Gyarados back in while that thing was doing another Phantom Force, if that's what it was going to do. Or switch my Gyarados in while she switches in Excadrill, but whatever. Dragapult's dead. That's helpful. Now we only have to deal with this Excadrill that can't run away. And so we're going to go into... Our Gyarados has 47 health. Can you... You can take an Iron Head. You can take an Iron Head. And she's thinking about this. And I'm like, well, what's there to think about? You know, your Mold Breaker... You can't go for Earthquake. You know we've got Gyarados. You know we want to send in Gyarados. We got the crowd cheering for us. Okay, so here we go. Gyarados with Intimidate. I know you take an Iron Head. But it turns out she had Rock Slide all along. So I'm like, well, why didn't you just use Rock Slide before? And then it kind of dawned on me. It also dawned on me why she was taking so long on that turn. That Excadrill is choiced. And that can't possibly be Choice Banded. That's got to be a Choice Scarf Excadrill. So now I'm like, okay, that Excadrill, it might just be locked into Rock Slide. So what she had to do, I'm going to protect here just to see. Get a Leftovers recovery tick. You know, that's about all I can do here. And I'm like, Rock Slide. This is the part where past gameplay me realized, oh, it's a choiced. I actually have a chance here. And so that's why she was taking so long on that last turn, because she knew that Iron Head would not kill. And if she went for Iron Head, my Gyarados would have gotten healed up and then killed her with the Waterfall. And she'd be locked into Iron Head. Going for Rock Slide, she knew she could kill the Gyarados with that, so that's what she did. But she's not going to have damage output necessary to deal with my Sylveon. So yeah, she was really in a catch-22 there with that Choice Scarf. Not being able to switch your moves, that's the downside of Choice items. And I'm winning because that is a Choice Scarfed Excadrill. But hey, win's a win. That's how she built her team, and that's what we beat. Awesome. The ending didn't quite go as I had envisioned, but Assault Vest Gyarados was doing pretty well in this video. Sylveon doing well. I'm liking it. Maybe I'll switch the Rotom Washout for Rotom Mow. It'll also give us a grass attack. And yeah, so. But that's all for me for now. I'll see you next time.